to share this thing with you because at this hair event, like I was saying, bro, revolutionary, groundbreaking technology,
Yeah.
almost going to be obsolete to use a digital scale and weigh the shit out. You feel me?
Mhm.
But this guy, the one who like funded the project, almost the inventor, the scientist behind it, the guy who created the machine itself,
The
he was
machine.
he was like a scientist. He was like a nerd, geek, whatever,
Yeah.
smart guy. He was just something revolutionary. He used big words, something where it's like no one knew what the hell he was talking about because it was like a little technology thing inside of the machine, but he explained it enough to the point where I was like, wow, that's interesting. So then after the fact, they did their presentation. I went to go talk to him and I bumped into him and I was like, hey, yo, Mr. Brown, his name was Charles Brown. I was like, Mr. Brown, I just want to let you know that this right here is revolutionary and I really like it. And I love, like, bro, like, life is just too short. I love giving people their flowers as soon as I can.
Building their passion. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
I
you're
just
you're doing a good job.
like I've lived enough of my life where people just expected me to like meet standards or exceed expectations enough times that they forgot to say good job. They forgot to tell me like wow and shit like that where I was like, okay, I did it for myself and I proved to myself that I could do something great. So basically, if all for
Or
all
even
the
a simple thank you.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. For all the times I wish I would have gotten like a thank you or like a good job and I never did, I try to give it out as much as I
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
right? So then I'm telling this guy, dude, your thing is awesome. Because sometimes people might be like, enough people already told him it's cool. Like, I don't want to be weird and like tell him the same thing he heard again. So I'm not even going to tell him. And then that one person, like me being that one person who didn't tell him, can make all the difference. So he was a great guy. He was talking to me more and more and more. And he told me, he shared something with me that I could just see the look in his eyes. He was very, very fascinated about. And he was excited to share with me. And it was very, very trivial. Like, it was just something so, like, it didn't sound like much, but I just knew if I remembered it and I kind of hoped to adapt it, like maybe. And it was this. He was saying, he was like, it was so cool. He used words I can't even remember because he painted this picture of exponential growth to
Yeah.
me in my mind without even saying the words exponential growth. So you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how you just did that, but
I do get what you mean. I do get what you
yeah,
mean.
he just worded it in a way where he's like, if you want to see yourself succeed in ways that you couldn't imagine, the key for him, in his opinion, he was saying, it was like you have to train your mind to do these things in this way where it's like celebrate the wins, celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small, and celebrate your wins early. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you've been given it,
Mhm.
don't like trick yourself into thinking you're doing more than what you've done.
Mhm.
But he said the science behind it is the fact that similar to other things, as humans, we release that serotonin or the endorphins when we are proud or we feel good about something. So he's like, no matter what it is, like say you have this really big long term goal and there's a lot of things to do in the midst to achieve that, you we have to celebrate those wins as if they were that big goal
Yeah.
every single time leading up to that because he
Uh-huh.
said what's going to happen is your brain will release those
Dopamine.
endorphins. Yeah, the dopamine, it will release those because you told yourself, wow, I'm very happy, I'm proud of what I just did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no
I
matter how big or small, right?
achievement.
Exactly. So then it starts off very little. Like maybe you woke up and made your bed today,
Yeah.
right? Little things like that. So then he was saying, he's like, in due time, you will slowly become like almost like like you will thrive. You'll seek to achieve that
Yeah.
similar endorphin all over again.
Hmm.
Become addicted to the success.
Yesterday, I saw a movie with my dad. I saw a movie with it was the new about Michael Jordan, the shoe, the
Oh,
Air,
okay.
Nike Air, right? And it said one thing, and it said, if you do things right, money will come damn near automatically.
Exactly. So he was saying something so like it was just like a general statement
Yeah.
that just seems like okay, we can adapt that. But I paraphrase it from him. So I was like, oh, okay. So what you're saying is that if I, you know, train or if I celebrate my achievements early,
Hmm.
big or small, I will be routinely like training my body to create habitual success.
Exactly.
And
To
he was,
always be in that realm of
yes,
success. Yeah.
exactly. And then he was like, yeah, precisely. And then added to it, and it
Mm-hmm.
was just cementing the idea of what that was. But I was like, okay, like no one's really put it to me in that sense, and especially no one of his stature. Like they put on the PowerPoint, like he had several multimillionaire, like $1 million investments and achievements that he had gotten into. I was like, this guy's probably could be one of the richest people I've ever met. I don't
Yeah.
know, it might be, but someone like whether he is or not, he's successful. And for someone of success to tell me something so simple that he was like, dude, he's like, just be happy and proud of where you're at and what you're doing
Mm-hmm.
because it trains your mind to be like searching for more. And then he's like, eventually you'll get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's try to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm like excited for becoming addicted to the success because there's
Yeah.
so many things to distract ourselves with, like become addicted to the nicotine and this and that. But it's like, nah, there's more to life than a quick fix
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
a quick little, like, like there's so much more to life than that where it's like, I'm excited to work.
Sometimes you gotta stop taking the easy way out, and that's
Hmm.
okay.
That's okay though, because we have, like we have so much time in this world, and I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like, my favorite thing to wrap up that whole idea is just like how you're saying sometimes things take more time, and that's okay. You're in a sense like foreshadowing and granting yourself more life
Yeah.
because you look forward to more something in the future.